bum 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 bum. Hello guys, how are you doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, and as you just saw, seems we have a beacon now at our base, me and Sam. So in case you weren't up to date from watching all my videos and you just watched this series because you guys are jerks and you don't appreciate my other series, that's okay. I understand if you only want to watch my Brainfart series. But yeah, I have just come back from being on holiday for 2 weeks. I went to Florida and it was a fairly enjoyable experience, I will tell you. I got some little mini stories to talk about in today's episode because I figured just to relax myself back into it, we could just do a little talky episode where I tell you guys about what happened, completely live, no thingy doodlers. Hey, what's it called? Post commentary. So yeah. But all of these things I tell you could be a story in themselves that I could say hello for half an hour, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that because mainly because I'm lazy. Yeah, but first of all, as you can notice between episodes, I have laid out the actual island where mine and Sam's base is going to be. While I was on holiday, he's been extending this little half slab thing, just filling the island in. So yeah, that's what I'm just doing right now. I'm just doing a little bit of work, but we'll also go and check out the spawn as well, because 2 weeks you guys may not seem like that long, but for Brainfart, a lot can happen in 2 weeks. I even think they've beaten the Ender Dragon while I've gone. So we have that to find out. But yeah, just going to keep half slabbing and talking and half slabbing. In case you don't know, the beacon's got haste of 2 on it right now. Sam, the reason why there's a thingy down there is because Sam's been doing some speed mining. He's not doing it the way I like to do it, but I think I'm like an efficiency whore on that with the way I do it. So yeah, let's just talk about where I went. I went to Florida for 2 weeks. Obviously, I left actually today, 2 weeks ago, the Thursday. It's the day I'm recording this. And yeah, it was alright. It wasn't the best holiday I've had. To be honest, it was probably one of the worst ones. Nothing seemed to go well for me or my family, to be honest. The people who went were me, my little brother and my little sister, my mum and dad obviously, my older brother and my older sister and her fiance. I think they're engaged. Don't quote me on that. Don't find out where they live and say, hey, Vertigo told me you two are engaged, is that true? And then have them say no and then come raging at me saying, you lied, why would you lie to us? Because yeah, I don't know. So he went as well. I think he has fun, though people can be very deceiving sometimes. Alright, that's that done. Let's go check out spawn. Because I'd rather check out spawn than do this for a whole 30 minutes of recording. My stopwatch did not stop for some reason. Yeah. So first of all, we were going on this we were travelling with Thompson. Hopefully you guys know who they are. They're I think they're mainly a British-based company. But yeah, emo. I forgot I did that. But yeah, we went with Thompson, and we were going on their supposed Dreamliner. I think is pretty much just it's basically a really fancy plane. So yeah, but for some reason I don't know why, but it got held up or something. which meant that we ended up not taking that plane at all. Where's the... Probably up there. Yeah. We didn't take that thing as in the end. We took like a smaller plane, and it wasn't that good. So yeah, we weren't too happy to start off with. People using the banners. I like it. Let's just get a good overall, because I think that this is going to be the Nether Hub, I do believe. There's a massive pole in the middle. Maybe I should dance on it. No. So yeah, this is going to be the Nether Hub, and it actually looks pretty decent. I think Secret's the one who's working on it, and I like what he's doing. I do like it. So we were pretty irritated with the fact that we couldn't have the Dreamliner, and so were some other people, to be honest, because there was like this premium package thing that you had, but because the plane was all put together last minute and everything, the people who had premium never got the full like thing for it or anything. But yeah, nothing we could do about that. So yeah. But the flight was alright. It took 9 hours because there was like a storm brewing in the Atlantic somewhere, so we couldn't take the direct route from the East Midlands airport where we arrived and to Orlando, which was where we were staying. And wow, people have been really busy. Look at this with the little crane and the digger thing, and there's actually being a hole in the ground. I don't know what this is meant to be. Oh yeah, we are in the latest snapshot now, guys. Not the latest, but one of the latest. Yeah. So we're in 14W32D, and there are some changes that have been made. First of all, as you can see, this beacon's gone through redstone clay and the light is red, and that is very cool. I think this is red sandstone you make from red stained clay. Red sand. Yeah, I've never actually gone through the full changelog. Normally I do, so I can just explain it to you guys. But obviously we're going to be exploring this thing together. So yeah. And I think this is Muffin. I mean, it has to be Muffin, because, to be honest, that Brainfart thing up there, I think he came up with himself. I think this is going to be the town hall, and you are going to die, zombie, because there's a villager there. Oh, there's a villager there. Hello. Die. 2. Thank you. Yeah, this is going to be the town hall, I think. Yeah, it is. So yeah, we arrived there all fine. It's actually the first time in like a while, I do believe, where I'm gonna leave him alone. Our family had taken a plane over aboard during the day, so we actually got there like in mid-afternoon for US time, because I see time zone changes meant we went 5 hours back, so we were actually there still in the middle of the day and everything, which I'm muy okay with. This stuff over here is all the same. Let's go back over there. So that was that. And then we had some food, like, because we were staying in a hotel along International Drive, and there was like a load of shops and whatever around. Yeah, we just had ate at restaurants like every day and whatever. So our first experience of the restaurant was this place called Ponderosa. And their food is actually really nice, and it's so friendly and everything, because in America, waiters and all that pretty much work for tips, which means that they, doesn't even have anything in his shop. Terrible. Oh, he does. No, that's payment. Yes, they pretty much, work for tips and everything, so they were very hospitable and everything. At the end of your meal, they even gave you some mints for free, believe it or not, to take home. I'm just going to check up this hill, see if there's anything here. The cactus I placed down. I'm checking that out. That looks weird. I do not like that creeper there. Or that one. Yeah, they were very friendly and kind, and the free mints was very lovely. And you'll be strong, but you can't touch me. So yeah, that was very fun indeed. Indeed. I don't know what's been going on here. I think Noise is meant to be living here, but he's obviously been doing some sort of renovations. But yeah, funny enough, when we got back to the hotel room, I was fine. Like me. Don't worry about me, guys. I was fine, but other people were. I don't know. Maybe it's an iron farm of some sort. Other people were starting to feel kind of queasy, and they were not feeling the best. No, shut up. I can go in if I want to go in. I can't believe I just said that on camera. Oh, I'm gonna get so much hate for that. So yeah, people are feeling queasy and everything. That is an iron farm. But you know? Oh, that scared me. Yep, iron farm. These armor stands are part of Snapshot as well, though I do not know how to work them at all. Like, how do you put your armor on it? And do you, like, just right-click? Oh, you do. I guess they have, like, no GUI. I was, treating it as if it was, armor stands from the mod. I don't know. Wazoo does strange stuff, people. Yeah, so, and then they basically went to the toilet, or the restrooms, they call it in the USA. That was bad as well. I do apologise. And yeah, they were basically pooing for a long time. Wasn't very pleasant. I don't know why I'm talking about it still. These are new in snapshots as well. The doors, I think it's per wood type, but they look different, and I very much like this change. I think that was an excellent idea by Mojang, because doors were just too generic. I think it's a different over here as well. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There you see more beaconness with light blue. I always use light blue glass here. Look at this colour change. I mean, look at that. That looks pretty sweet. Okay, I think that was like zombie proofing it. So yeah, that was not a very good first experience. Why is everyone using haste? Jesus. But yeah, I think family pulled through. Just fine. So yeah, we did some other stuff that I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll probably like randomly mention it in an episode later on. This house is new to me, so I'm gonna. Oh, that was the one in the iron farm, and an enchanting room, but I'm not gonna touch it. Not touching it. I feel like I must, but I'm not going to touch it. I'm tempted to steal some of this. No, I'm not going to, because I'm a nice guy. So yeah. We went through other restaurants, obviously. We ate breakfast, obviously, in restaurants as well. Eventually, we went to this place. Oh yeah, that one. That was it for ages ago. I don't think I showed you it though. And we eventually went to this place called Great Western. And yeah, according to all the other sort of family, the food there wasn't good at all, except the chicken nuggets, and the chicken nuggets were good. They were so nice, but apparently nothing else was. So that's a bit of a shame. I'm going to get out of here. This is like getting too boring. If you don't know what this is, Wazoo's remaking the Shire from The Hobbit or something like that. Don't ask me. I don't know nothing. Do I look like a smart guy to you? So yeah, yeah, but I thought their food was alright, so I don't know why people are complaining. The home of many chests, and this looks like a fake lake. No, that's totally real. I'm not going to discredit him for making obviously fake lakes, even though it is fake. But it could be real, and I could be really dumb. Enchanting rules. Ooh, nice. Some nice stuff there. Very nice. I'm not gonna take it. I'm peeking. Touch of. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah. And basically, my little brother was wearing 3/4 length trousers. If you don't know what those are, they're trousers that go below the knee, but they don't quite reach your ankle or your legs or whatever. But the pair that he was wearing were too big, too long in the leg for him. So they were pretty much by his ankles. There's a Skeletor in here. Ha ha. So yeah, one of the waiters in there, he saw him, and he asked him in a really like American accent, "Are those pants or shorts?" And we were all trying to explain to him what they were, but he didn't understand it. So we were saying they're 3/4, and he was like, "So they're pants?" And we're like, "No." And he's like, "Oh, so they're shorts?" And we're like, "No, wrong again." I'm lost. I'm just gonna get out through here. Yeah, so that was that thingy doodler. And yeah, we basically we would mention it to him for the rest of the holiday, and it was quite fun. But my little brother doesn't find those kind of jokes funny. I don't know why, but that doesn't stop me saying them to him. But yeah, that was okay. But the whole time we stayed there, the whole time we stayed in the same hotel, we did the same thing and everything, but their service was just absolutely terrible. Die. Okay, just you can stay alive. Hello, friend. Come here. No, no. Fine, screw you. Don't want to be my friend. You're gonna make me cry. This is gonna be a massive town hall. Ah, that dome. That'd be so cool if they made it into some sort of like guardian eye or something. And it's like always watching down on you when you go into that part of the town hall. Just a suggestion. It's probably not going to happen, and I am stuck. Great. But yeah, the hotel service was just terrible. I mean, literally terrible. Because we had ignore that. That's Muffin. That's his banner. They were meant to like change the room, change the sheets and all that, add new towels in if we'd done for our towers. But they never added new towels, and there were 4 of us in one room, and they kept giving us it was so bad. Hey, and there would like to be a 4-day service where they give us a full service, like change the sheets, everything completely and all that. But they would never do that as well. So yeah, that really annoyed us. We reckon it's because they never we never tips them, but we never tips them because they were so terrible. Hold on. Nice skin. Hold on. There we go. That's my thumbnail. In recording. So yeah, they were just so bad. That's why we never tipped them. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Sorry, don't hate me. But yeah, Wither Skulls obviously are going to be a thing now. Oh, oh my god! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Whoever this is, I don't even know who this is. I'm so sorry. You saw nothing. So yeah, moving on. We also went to like the Universal Studio parks and oh, actually, I need to harvest this. There is a lime sheep in the wheat farm. I mean, oh, these people, man. Coolio. So yeah. Oh, fudge. I'm too lazy. I'm just too lazy. This thing's going to be wrecked, and I'm going to tear it down soon anyway. I built this farm, by the way, so I can tear it down if I want to. and let the lime sheep of hell loose. Anyway, back to the story. I won't. So yeah, we went to the parks and everything, but because they were quite far away, we got a taxi service to them that the hotel's like hooked up with, so they provide it for us as part like the fee or whatever. I know the taxi service was Legend, and I think they're fairly well known in the US. But yeah. So we took them to like Universal's whatever, and they seemed okay. So fair enough, fair enough. But then we were going back late or whatever, and they told us to arrive like I think it was 10:30 the time to get back. Well, they were taking us back, and they told us to arrive 15 minutes early. So we were waiting by the taxi stops, whatever, and they told us to wait in this specific lot where we were. And they did not arrive on time at all. They arrived like 15 to 20 minutes late. Like, and at that time of night, it was really something we didn't want to have to be dealing with. And to add on to that, the dude who was picking us up parked not where they told us he would park, like where we were waiting. He parked on the opposite side of the road or whatever, and he just sat there. And he did not tell us at all. He did not see that we were waiting there. He did not call us over or whatever. We would have still been waiting there for like the rest of the night for once for one of the ladies who spotted us, who wasn't even part of the company, and she called us over. And to make it all worse, like these people, yes, good job, by the way. Yeah, people were getting in and everything, and we just had no clue or whatever, because we were dark and we could not see him. And because my older... It's fine, dude. Yeah, they were just getting in and whatever. And because my older brother's on crutches or whatever, he needed some extra leg room so he could, lol. Yeah, he needs a leg room, whatever. So we were getting in, and we were trying to explain to the people who were in the seats that he needed for his, so he didn't hurt his knee, like by bending it or whatever. That he needs to sit there, and he would just not move up, so he could sit on the end. What is this? Is this a zombie villager? Oh, it is. Nice. Yeah, sorry I'm getting distracted. And they were just so rude. It's so unbelievable. Did I look in the shop? Yeah. Actually, no, let's look at it again. I didn't look at it on camera. So, yeah, that was that Legends thing. And this was probably the worst part of the whole holidays, to be honest with you guys. Yep. So we went to a meal night. I went to another restaurant, obviously, and we went to TGI Fridays. And we haven't had the best of experience with them before, but we thought to give it a try because Tom, who's my sister's fiance, had never been there before. So we decided to take him there. And oh god, that was the worst night of my life. Like, I'm normally a fun and happy guy. Like, I don't really get mad with people or anything. But that night was just so bad. So first of all, we got in. We got seated fine and everything. And we got seated right like underneath an aircon. This needs to be lit up. People don't want the creepy people spawning, blowing up your stuff. Just saying. Yeah, we got sat around the aircon. And it started to get cold pretty quickly. So my mum kept asking them to turn it down. And they would never turn it down at all. Strafing pro. I want to see something even. Is he still here? Oh, he is! The donkey's still here. I'm going to leave him there. Don't you dare call me up on animal cruelty for that, though. But yeah, we got sat down. It was terrible. Yeah, because they would never turn it down. I mean, we got our drinks and all that, and we kept getting the wrong drinks. Like, they would never give, like, a complete set of the right drinks we wanted, which was even worse. Where's this go, I wonder? Does it go, like, nowhere? Oh, it's a little environmental area. Toilet, feel free to use. Oh, hold on. That was what it was like on that Ponderosa night. That's all I heard. I really shouldn't have brought that back up again. Oh, look! It's like a little playhouse with a slide and everything. Oh, that's so cool. Bravo to whomever built this. Let's see, does it say here? G, I think G built it then. Bravo, G. But yeah, they sat us down. They got the drinks wrong. I don't think they got the food wrong. And the food was kind of alright for everyone else, I guess. Hey, G. But for me, it was... Oh, I did not like the sauce they used on my steak at all. So, that was just... Nah, kind of moment. The pudding was alright. I liked the pudding. But they forgot my dad's pudding. He said, like, not to bother because we were already eating and we pretty much finished. But yeah. But they still brought it to him anyway, and they afterwards the waitress knew we'd had a terrible time, and she like added a load of stuff to it. Oh yeah, this is the worst part. I think something got wrong, like my sister's drink went wrong, and she told our waitress, and she was just like, yeah, and like she didn't really care, and she was asked us what she wanted us to do about it, and we were just sitting there looking at her like, get us the right drink maybe or something like that. Obviously she wouldn't, so that was really annoying in its own. And look, this is like the Junglewood door, I think. That looks so cool. In the scoop. Well, of course, where else would you leave valuables? So yeah, and after she'd take a load off, but my mum was not happy, still not happy. So she asked her to bring the manager over. And she told the manager straight up what she'd thought of the service. And yeah, she basically asked him to give us the whole meal and all of our meals free. Yeah, guess what? That did not happen. He went away to act like he was going to consider it, but we all knew that was not going to happen. And honestly, my mum should have known. Oh, look, it's a map of Spawn. What do you reckon that is? Across the street, or to the right. Oh, it's the wheat field. Okay. But he did, and then he came back, and he was just like, "Yeah, we'll give you 50% off, whatever." And they were bargaining indoors. I was outside the time because I hate it when my mum starts to argue with people like she was back there. Eventually, we got 50% off everything, whatever, and some other stuff for free. But yeah, I'm pretty sure after that experience, my family are never going to TGI Fridays ever again. I think we covered Spawn here, so let's just go back to our base. And yeah, so one of the reasons why I went to Disney was because they were, hopefully you guys have seen Frozen. If you have not, what is wrong with you, child? Go watch it now. Like, pause this video, put it on your watch later list or whatever. Go and watch Frozen. But yeah, is this a safe place to drop down? Wee. So yeah, they were doing this sort of Frozen Summer Fun thing. And on a day, we went there, we were going to go watch it. But, so we sent the others to go watch it, but we went on Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. And that was fun. You should go on it, right? It's got nice backstory to it, and it's pretty fun. And everything. And, yeah. It was just really good experience. But sadly, that left us like 5 minutes to get across the other side to the other side of the park to hello again. To get to the park and do the thing. So do that. So yeah. We did basically we didn't make it in time. We thought they were watching the show without us, but nope, not the case. Apparently, you have to book your tickets. Go in early and get your tickets for later on in the day. So yeah. Sweet. And yes, they never ended up watching it, so then they got lost, and it was a whole faff. People were getting lost in the park and everything. My dad went to look for Tom, but he found us before my dad found him, so we had to find my dad, we had to find the others, because they obviously weren't in there, but we thought they were in there, but it turns out they weren't, until when my dad won. Lol. If you so desire. But yeah, it was just a nightmare. So that wasn't a very good night as well. I think you guys are starting to get the drift though of why it wasn't my most favourite holiday. So yeah, that was but the next LC we went, got our stuff, we went along to it, and it was basically a couple of people explain the story of Frozen, and then they would involve all the song, and we would sing along, and they have a sing along thingy up on the screen, so we could sing along to them, and I enjoyed that. But oh, okay. I was just reading the chat. Sorry. But yeah, that was quite some fun. Oh yeah, and for like the last night, which I think was the day before yesterday, we went to Disney. We went to Magic Kingdom, and my dad and Tom had already gone up there, so we were getting a taxi to meet them out there because my brother couldn't walk that far because of his knee and he's on crutches and all that. So yeah, and we'd have given it with Mears, who'd given us good service so far. Mears are like the good taxi; they're cheap, they're fairly cheap, and they give us a good service. However, not this time. We rang and they said they were trying to get a taxi for us, and that's all they said. My mum constantly rang them, but we were waiting for like half an hour, and nothing ever showed up. But thankfully, there was actually a Legend taxi just waiting. Yay! There was a Legend taxi waiting outside, so we decided to take them. And yeah, they got us there just fine. And Legend did it with like pre-booked prices. Not my preferred way. Speed mining, but it works for stone. So yeah, he took us there alright, and that then it was like Legend were the heroes, but obviously we still didn't think that well of them because they'd screwed us over so many times with being late. It kills your pick though, doesn't it? But yeah, the most annoying thing was when we showed up at the park. Remember how I said they kept saying to us that we were trying to get a taxi for you? Universal isn't that far. It's like a couple of turns off the road and whatever, and you're pretty much there. So when we arrived, we found like 10 Mears vans that we could have gotten on to get here, but they were all parking. And we were just so annoyed with Mears at that time. We still got them back to the hotel because they are fairly cheap. But yeah, that was not an enjoyable last experience, and I hope never happen to it again. But to make that night even worse though, We kind of did like what we did on Twilight Tower Terror. We went on Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom and separated ourselves. Cool. I'm just keeping Sam busy. I don't want him to think I'm not paying attention to him, because that would hurt his feelings, and I'd be sad with him, and he'd be sad with me. So yeah, then we got out the fireworks, and there was such a massive crowd of people. It was literally the biggest crowd you'll ever see in your life. The amount of people who show up and stand around to watch the Magic Kingdom fireworks, and we could not maneuver in them for one bit. So yeah, that was pretty much a nightmare as well. And so that meant we watched the fireworks separated from each other, and that really annoyed my mum so much. But yeah, thankfully the whole experience is over now. I'm back home. I'm going to get back into the recording. I don't know. I'm definitely signing up Vanilla OC. I'm going to bring OCN in at some point, because I need to catch up on my OCN as well, so like playing it. So I'm going to bring that into the loop fairly soon, but I don't know when I'm going to start up Crack Pack again. Hopefully soon, though I want to find out some stuff first as well. But yeah, I'm looking at a timer, and that we've just gone over 30 minutes. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode as always, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, because they are muy appreciated by me. And yeah, leave a like for 4 people on the server while I'm recording. Woohoo! Even though it's like 10 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.